So you want to build an epic online business, and to do that, you want to make amazing content and help thousands of people. But there's one thing in the way, and that is how you talk to a camera. You see, as soon as you press record, you feel inauthentic, incoherent, and pretty awkward. And you know, if you don't fix this now, your dream probably isn't going to happen. So you're probably wondering, can you actually fix it? And if you can, how long does it take? Well, my client Deborah decided to talk to camera every day to see how much more confident she could get in 30 days. And the results were pretty insane. So let's have a look at where she started on day one.
Hi, my name is Deborah, and I'm here to talk about communication. One of my reasons for doing this is just to build that online presence in terms of how I create my own personal course and branding and how I come across.
So as you can see on Deborah's day one, she's feeling a little bit hesitant. You kind of see in her delivery, she's feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the act of talking to camera, which is totally normal. It is an overwhelming thing if you haven't really done it before. And as she goes on to say, more than that, there's also a little bit of fear.
This week leading up to purchasing this course, I've had a couple of roadblocks. I had this massive fear. Do I have what it takes to live this dream, to actually pursue this? And so I have really been having this inner struggle, this inner battle of feeling absolutely freaked out as to whether I'm doing the right thing.
Deborah actually did an amazing job of expressing her fear here. It's quite a vulnerable thing to do, and the fact that she's already doing this on her day one is actually more of a positive sign than a negative one. Anyone who's making that transition from somebody who's consuming content to somebody who's creating content is stepping out into the arena. They're making themselves vulnerable to be seen. And when you do that, fear is inevitable. And the fact that she's here feeling the fear and doing it anyway is such an amazing indicator that Deborah's on the right track. And so she started her journey, filming every single day for the next 7 days until she got to day 7. Let's check out her progress.
Hi, welcome to day 7. Yes, I'm so excited that I've made it this far. And today I've chosen a different background. What have I done well? And that is I have actually managed to engage and maintain that eye contact. I've actually managed to train myself to not look at myself whilst doing this and actually to look at the camera.
So whilst improving her eye contact is great, what is way more powerful and apparent to me here is the difference in energy that she's able to bring. And that's because she's completely dissolved that feeling of overwhelm. You can tell how much more comfortable she is on camera, which is allowing that natural enthusiasm she has in her personality to just shine through. And you can really see how much more of a spark there is behind her eyes. Let's just check out the first couple seconds of her day 1 compared to the first seconds of her day 7.
Hi, my name is Deborah, and I'm here. Day 7. Yes, I'm so excited.
There's such an infectious energy that Deborah's able to lead with here, which is amazing. Check out how she's feeling now as well.
All in all, I feel extremely motivated, even after 1 week, extremely excited. I can't wait to be creating more and more videos.
When you're motivated and excited like this, and as she said, she can't wait to make her next videos, that naturally creates such a difference in how you present. From dreading the feeling and not wanting to do it to I literally can't wait to wake up tomorrow and do more of this. That is actually the main change behind all of these great outer habits that she's now developing already within 7 days. And so Deborah's journey continued on through from day 7 through to day 14 of talking to camera every day for 5 to 10 minutes. But at this point around her day 14, Deborah had started to run into some problems.
One of the main sticking points is I noticed on some of my videos, depending on where I was at internally and some issues or things that I was working on, I realized I had a very serious face. I am the kind of person who's extremely enthusiastic and can get very easily enthused by things. So I want my emotions to show appropriately. And to have this funny frown on my face, I was like, oh no. I found that I talked really slowly on some of my videos. So I also want to just be natural. I want to be enthusiastic. I hope I haven't got that frown on my face.
So she's found herself here slipping back into being overly serious and having a bit of a frown, speaking slowly. And what's happening behind the scenes is she's actually just developing much more self-awareness. But the amazing thing here is that you can only work on things that you have already become aware of. And so by speaking to camera this often, you are developing such a level of self-awareness, which becomes the bedrock for all of your communication improvements. And what's happening is a process of increasing authenticity on camera as well, because she's recognizing things that she doesn't really vibe with within herself. So if she sees herself being overly serious, that stands out to her because she doesn't really recognize that as part of who she is. And so these recognitions allow her to slowly come more into contact with who she truly is, both off and on camera. So we're now going to fast forward an entire 2 weeks of progress. So at this point, she's been making a video every single day for 5 to 10 minutes for 30 days. And let's see on her final video if her commitment is paid off.
Welcome to day 28. And today I thought I'd share a little bit about my journey and 3 specific wins that I've had so far. Number 1, authenticity, and just having that sense of, okay, I'm no longer speaking in that robotic voice. Over the course of these 28 days, I have become way more confident in delivery, in what I say, and just how I come across. This has been an incredible experience.
Deborah, you absolutely smashed this. Your work paid off over these 30 days. That 5 to 10 minute commitment every day has started to massively stack up, and you're in a position now to go ahead with full confidence, letting your natural enthusiasm shine through and start really building your online presence, your courses, and your brand. If you want a free 1-page checklist of all the little micro outer habits that are optimal for building trust and engaging viewers in the first 10 seconds of each video that you make, it's called the First 10 Seconds Checklist, and you can download it, as I said, absolutely for free in the description below. And if you want to see a totally different but equally epic on-camera transformation, then check out Cohen's one here.